Today in Alaskan Road Truckers, we are taking this container trailer from Prudhoe Bay, the gas station, to Wasilla, Alaska, to Power Halt Manufacturing. Now it's 1100 mile journey. I was going to check over the tires here, make sure everything's good on it. And then we need some snacks. Make sure everything's still good. And I think we're probably going to have to stop and get some fuel. But I think we should get some coffee first. We need some coffee. Yeah, coffee's good. Alright, let's see. Let's get a double. Let's get a couple of them actually. And then, let's see, they're all basically 16% energy. And then, let's get some trail mix, I think. Let's get some of them. Let's get some canned food since it's good nutrition. And then, what you got over here? You got anything I need? Coolant, oil, truck change, wipers. No, we got tire chains. We got a toolkit? I can't remember, but we'll grab one anyway. Never hurts to have one on. And then we got to stop and get some fuel. How's everyone doing? Hoping everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, evening, or good night. We're located around the globe. Alright, let's go ahead and get some go-go juice. Fill up the old girl, make sure we got enough to make it. 1100 miles, man, that's no joke. That's expensive, holy smokes. 102 liters, wow. Holy smokes, eh? Oh, I gotta love the snow, don't we? Alright, we're all filled up. Good to roll. $460. Alright, before we go, let's grab some coffee. Let's grab another one. Grab some canned food. Nom. Alright. I think we is ready to roll. And we're in our winter rig right now. We're not in the summertime one. So hopefully, it don't cause too much destruction and chaos. Hopefully, eh? Let's take her easy through here. We don't screw it up. Alright. So what's everybody been up to? It's been a minute, eh? Since we've last chatted, last talked. Let's get on our side of the road here. Basically, we're going from one end of the state of Alaska all the way to the other. We're leaving a tippity tip. And we're heading south. Well, right now we're southwest. I wonder why it was. Well, maybe the corner was just too sharp and they had to have us slow down to 25. Who knows? I do not know. But we do have, well, we had 20 hours to get there. So. Driving 50 miles an hour. Let's see, let's do some calculations here. Every 2 hours is an hour, or is 100 miles. Well, we should be there in about 5 hours without any hiccups. We may have to stop for more coffee somewhere along the journey. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. Seems that further north we went, the lighter the snow got. Down by the main shop there, whew, it was just a blizzard out. Which is kind of weird, actually, if you ask me, but... Alright, so we're almost at the 1,000-mile marker. Like 19 hours to go. Ooh, this road feels pretty rough. Sounds pretty rough too on the porch truck. This one right here is actually going to be a good payday. I think my days of those $2,000 to $4,000 loads are over. We're running $10,000 loads now. And then, once we get our license upgraded more, then we'll start doing even higher probably payday loads. One would think anyway. Alright, in 8 miles we'll be at the 1,000-mile marker. So we're pegged out at 50 mile an hour, 8th gear, running about 2,600 RPM, I guess, somewhere around there. If I had to guess anyway, somewhere around there. But we are pulling up on our first truck to pass it. Oh, look at that, we're below 1,000 miles now, so that's good. That's good stuff right there. Oh, we got 2 of them back to back. Nice. Huh. I don't really want to let off the throttle to get in behind them, because if I do, it's going to be a real pain to get it back going again. You know what I mean? So. But I would like to welcome everybody back, though, for another video, you know what I mean? I hope we don't have no cars coming at us. Move out of my way, buddy. I'm coming over. We got one more to pass. Oh yeah. Trying to keep it around 50, somewhere around there. You know what I mean? Got a nice long stretch up here, maybe past another one. Do a little bit of bumper drafting. Get up in behind. No, never. We got a curve coming up. Looks clear though. Get behind me, boy. Or girl. Whoever. There we go. Guess with it being 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we really don't need our headlights on. Right? You know what I mean? Ooh. Truck to the left. There we go. I'm gonna make a slight right around the bend here. Watch out for those pillars there, because they will stop you dead. One of these days we're gonna have to, see what I mean? Now it's starting to get heavy again on the snow. One of these days we're gonna have to tour around Alaska here and start taking pictures and stuff of all the different monuments that they got. Do what we should do when we first moved up here, you know what I mean? Alright, now we're on the chip seal blacktop. Yeah, on my way up here from the shop there, man, there's a cop, man, he was doing people dirty. Right where the speed sign goes from 25 to 50, he was right smack dab in the center of that. A little speed trap there. Thought I was in Hazard County there for a minute. Kind of fun. But luckily, thankfully, never got no speeding ticket. Although I don't really know how we can get a speeding ticket in this old girl. I mean, she's a dependable rig once we got her all fixed up, changed the tires and such. Now she's good to roll. Put fuel in her. She was perfect. You know what I mean? I like having those other mirrors up. A little easier to see behind, you know what I mean? Easier to see too when I start drifting out of my lane. Alright, well, we're below 850 miles to go with 18 hours, so we're making pretty good time, I guess. If I had to guess. Yeah, the sound went out again. Alright, so I'm gonna have to reload, so we'll continue the video in just a moment here.
Alright, let's get back around the road again. I don't know why it does that. Well, hopefully we're good for the rest of the trip. I knew the sound was acting up because couldn't hear my blinker. Or the air brakes or nothing along those lines. You know what I mean? But the sound only acts up when I'm recording. I don't know why. I really just do not know why. Now they want us to take that way, but we're going to go around the long way. I can't do 55 around here. I live in the Tulis. I know, I've done it one too many times, you know what I mean? I just check with the blinker every now and then, make sure the sound's still operational. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a pretty peaceful drive. Kind of enjoying it right now, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're doing 55, well, we're doing 50, only 55, so we're actually impeding traffic by 5 miles an hour. Construction. So, I mean, further south we get, the heavier the snow's getting. It's weird. These dirt roads, man, make it a handful for these trucks. Why is everybody slowing down? Oh, that's why. Probably a cop up here, any bets? There we go. 740 miles to go. Whew. We're actually going almost out for 100 miles. River camping. There's a monkey on the bridge there. There, we get a little bit of space between us and the guy in front of us. I feel a little bit better. I think I've learned this. Locals here, some of them can drive, some of them can't. You know what I mean? Love the shadow on the road there of the truck. That's nice. Oh, better get back in our lane. It's starting to drift over. Ooh, truck's starting to overheat. Why is it overheating? Oh. I know why. Alright. That's why. Hopefully it starts to cool off a bit. I forgot I even had that radiator blanket on it. less than 700 now. Nice. Hopefully it starts to cool off some. Not unless I got some damage. More construction? It's really starting to feel like home up here. Non-stop blizzarding and construction. So a little construction zone there. I wonder if we're low on coolant. Might have boiled some off. And I don't think I have any. Once we get on a stretcher up here, I'll check it and see if we got any. Well, it's getting hotter. Okay, we got some coolant. Do a little maintenance on the side of the road here. Doesn't look like anybody's coming. Whoa, we're a little close. Don't ever do this in IRL. Well, we're up, but I got more in the truck. Alright, let's hop on in the back here. See if we have any. It'll be up here. I think not. Or it'll be in here. We got engine oil, but we got no coolant. Crap. Alright, well. We're going to be suffering until we hit the next location. We don't need those yet. Not sticking to the windshield. Not yet anyway. We're only at the beginning stages of fall. This could probably be a bad winter this year. You know what I mean? You know? Well, we won't get no down trees. We should be good. Pretty sure I cut them all out of the way on the way up. Would be my guess anyway. We had to do 2 or 3 of them. Something like that anyway. Alright, we got just under 15 and a half hours. We got under 600 miles to go. We should be actually making pretty good progress. Basically doing roughly around 100 miles an hour. So we're doubling our miles for every hour. Okay. Well, we've got a pretty nasty turn. We've been known to take me over that PSS turn, so I don't slow down for it. Believe you me, it's taken me out numerous times. And I'm sorry, but I want a payday this time around. You know what I mean? $10,000 payday is nice payday plus the seasonal bonus plus the parking bonus. We may have one more set of lights to go through. I don't remember. Yeah, here's the other set of lights right here. Making a left turn. Make sure we're on the right route. Done that to me before. Oh dear. Nice little sun rays coming on the dash there. Lightened it all up nice, beautiful. I can't remember, what tires did we get last time? Y'all remember? I don't know, they seem to be working pretty darn good for this truck. Yeah, I guess we gotta turn the headlights on now, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Made it through with no accident. Beautiful. BEA, beautiful. I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it. We go. I wonder if they're ever going to finish that section of road. I really do wonder. They've been like that now for like 2 years, man. Dang city employees, huh? Yeah. Y'all can do 55 if you want, but I'm doing roughly around 30 around this. Ooh, bumpy. Volkswagen. A cool rest area. We're gonna see if we can't push through. I mean, we only got 450 miles to go. See if we can't get her done. Very soon here, we're gonna start yawning, so gotta push on, you know what I mean? Oop, move over. Moving on over. Yeah. Are we in like a 25-mile-an-hour zone? Is that why we're catching up to everybody? Uh-oh. Oh yes, the famous road of trees. I told you. Alright, let's get on up. Remember I said the famous road of trees? Let's go clear the pathway. Oh, glad they told me there's an obstacle on the road. Go ahead and clear this up. There we go. Perfection. Whoa! Murphy! Anybody else trying to be brave? Good golly, man. That could have been dangerous. Impatient. Yeah, it's still better to see without the headlights on. I mean, before we get to the company, I'll turn them on, but... Not bad, the old girl here's only got 3,700 miles. The other one's got a bit more, though. Alright, we're about 400 mile marker. We've got 13 hours to go. What's down there? Wish they'd let me bring my truck up here, you know, we go bombing around. Instead of always having to drive around in the big rig. Not don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with it, but I still would prefer my personal vehicle, you know what I mean? So what's everyone's plans for this weekend? What's everyone planning on doing? Me? I'm thinking we're finally going to get that 12-hour stream taken care of this weekend. Oh, I thought that was straight down the road. I was like, oh no. No, I think we're going to actually get it done this weekend. Now, we ain't getting fuel. We got lots of fuel. Alright, we need some coffee. Hey, what's happening, buddy? How you doing? Trying to get some of this good double-double stuff. Oh, I forgot to put the chainsaw down. Alright, there you go. Thank you. Have a good day. I know, so I was like, we have a little extra space here. Alright, get back in the old girl. Alright, let's have some of this coffee. Coffee. Oh, that's good stuff. Got 2 of them. Perfect. Got some trail mix. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, back on the road again. Actually, high beams are working pretty good, but you know how the smoke's getting worse as the further south we go? Oh, there we go, started to clear up, and I was like, nah, we're not gonna do that right now. Yeah, the high beams are actually working. The high beams are doing high beam things. Makes it a little hard to see in the distance, though. Versus this way, at least we can kind of see a silhouette of stuff coming at us, you know what I mean? I'm not so sure we should put the chainsaw away now. Let's grab it back out. There we go. Hey! Hey, yeah. Gotta do the right thing, people start hitting the cars. How about that, huh? Wow, impatient. have places to be, people to see. I get it. So far, that's 2 trees on this trip we've had to fix. Clear off the road. Now we're back down to pretty decent temperature now for the engine there. Pretty decent temperature, I might say. Going across another bridge here by the looks of it. Yeah, buddy. I don't know what this place is called. We're just going to call it the Alaskan River. That's what we're going to call it. You know what I mean? Alright, we're driving right by our shop right here. Down this road. I think I can. Ooh. Lost the road there for a minute. What? Where? My God, surprised we were leaning on the trees. Turn your head to the right just a bit and cock your head to the right just a bit and you'll be straight. And I don't really want to be speeding through here, especially if there is some kind of an obstruction. Ooh, we're gonna make a sharp turn here. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, 55, I don't think so, man. We're gonna make this a 55. Approach the suck hole in the trigger just so I can make it through without hitting nothing. Not good, but ain't that good, man. Now we'll get on the boost a little bit. On the old fuel pedal, you know what I mean? Ooh, there's some tight, twisty turns through here, I tell ya. Oh, boy. There's back home, man. Holy smokes. Alright, we're breaking the 200 mile marker. Maybe I should have chosen a different route. I see civilization. Yeah, buddy. Don't get back on the road. There we go. Alright, now we'll let the old girl wind out. A little bit anyway, a little ways. Still got a pretty good 90 coming up here. And a slight curvature of the road. Just slight. Another 90 coming up here on the right. Now, like I said, I do not want to wreck, crash, flip the truck, put it in the ditch. I just want to have a nice clean run this time, you know what I mean? Is this another pull-off? Maybe. The odds of the last 140 miles being all twisty, winding, turning roads. Construction. Normally we might go through here pretty good. Good time, clearing it through, you know what I mean? The worst is when you come through a low boy. Woo! One wrong move, you get that bad boy hung up. Alright, we're almost at 100 miles. Good. I didn't even see what that sign said. A fuel station. 100 miles to go.
Alright, we are getting to be very, very close to where we gotta go. We only got like 30 miles left to go. Should be pretty sweet. Alrighty, 20 miles now. Alright, now we've almost reached our destination. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but somewhere up here. Yep. There's 15-mile marker noise, yep. Alright, I guess we're coming up here on the left, or on the right. As it stands right now, we have 0 damage. So that's pretty sweet. I just gotta figure out where they want us to put this thing. Ah, yes. Perfect. Let's hop on out. Looking good, looking good. That's what I be saying right there. BE8UT full. Alright. Let's disconnect this trailer now. Lower the landing gear. Perfect. Let's disconnect the cables. Red one first. Alright, let's put this one right over in here. Perfect. Now the green one. I mean, we got a long ways to go to get to that shack to get paid. Let's take our truck. Perfect. Now let's pull the pin. Good, good. Alright. Got a long ways to run. But we did her. We made her. One piece, I might add. No damage, no destruction. Here's where our friend is here. Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, we got this job here. There we go. Alright, so the container trailer to Power Home Manufacturing, difficulty was hard. Took us 11 hours and 11 minutes. 11:11, go figure. Cargo durability is 100%. Parking precision, 5. Reputation, 5 stars. Experience, 370. Payment was originally supposed to be $10,246. We got a parking bonus of $600, a seasonal bonus of $25.61 for a grand total of $13,407. I think that's one of our highest paydays yet. So, all right, perfect. Quest complete. Doesn't have any assignments right now. Even better. All right, let's get back to the old truck here. I think it's time we go for a nap. Whew, a little bushed, you know what I mean? But we did her. No damage. You know what I mean? Pretty good about that. Alright. Let's hop on in the truck. Alright, I think we're going to pull up to the front of the building here now. And that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to pull right up over here. Stay out of harm's way. So we can actually go for a little nap. Perfect. Put the brakes on. Turn the headlights off. Hop on into the old back over here. Let me, there we go. Perfect. See what we got in here for food. Alright, look at that. We got some, I think we're going to cook some chicken tendies. That's what I think we're going to do. Alright, everybody. Thank you all very much for watching. Please do smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you feel like it, you can share the video. And also, too, to help support the channel even more, you can even become a member. So, and also, too, don't forget to hit that hype button. So, again, thank you all very much for watching, and we will catch you on the next episode. Bye, everybody.